Welcome, good morning to another episode of the Competition Timeout. I am your host, Nando, and we're back. Look, Tuesday, told you I'll be back. There's a lot going on, a lot of we have to talk about, so we're going to get right to it. Before that, once again, like I said yesterday, if you like what you're hearing, subscribe, like, share, comment if you like. Uh, it helps a lot. Yeah, so let's get right to it. As I talked yesterday, legal tampering in the NFL uh, ahead of the new league year, which is Wednesday, started, and a lot of agreed terms. Obviously, nothing becomes official until Wednesday when the new league year starts, but a lot of agreed terms have been reported. We'll go over some of the biggest ones that have happened. One of the biggest ones starting out, Saquon Barkley has agreed to sign with the Philadelphia Eagles with a contract of it's a pretty decent contract. 3 years, 37.75 million. It could go up as high as 46.75 million, and it includes 26 fully guaranteed. So Saquon goes to his division rivals down the road, back home, as some would say, because he is from PA, everything, to sign with the Eagles. Next big news: Kirk Cousins is leaving Minnesota and is signing with the Atlanta Falcons. I kind of brought it up yesterday about how there was rumors about this, the similarity with the offenses, because that staff comes from McVay. Also, his wife being from Atlanta. Those were things that people were throwing out there as possibilities of why he was thinking about it. Eagles also agreed to terms with DN Bryce Huff from the Jets. They gave him 3 years, $51.1 million dollar deal. So that's that. As far as other news that came out, the Jaguars signed Gabe Davis, Darnell Savage. So wide receiver Gabe Davis and safety Darnell Savage, the 3-year deals. That's what they have agreed on. The other big one, Christian Wilkins, D tackle DN for the Dolphins, has agreed to sign with the Raiders. Speaking of the Raiders, they signed Gardner Minshew as well. I don't know if he'll be their starter, but they signed him. Also, there was a big trade. The Giants turn around and trade for Brian Burns, the defensive end outside linebacker from Carolina, for I believe it was a second and a fifth. And yeah, so they get the pass rusher. Giants get that pass rusher. Nothing really on offense besides Devin Singletary, who's signing with the Giants. Before I forget, a couple more big news. Josh Jacobs is going to sign with the Packers. They're also going to release Aaron Jones. The Packers also are signing Xavier McKinney, the top safety in the market. The Bengals are going to release Joe Mixon. Yeah. So that was a crazy first start. Gus Edwards gets 2-year deal from the Chargers. Austin Eckler goes to the Commanders. Safety Geno Stone is going to the Bengals. These are all agreed terms, so anything can change today or before Wednesday. We've seen it before. And it actually happened yesterday. There was a reported that Will Lutz had agreed to sign with the Jaguars, but then it was reported that he re-signed a 2-year deal with the Broncos to stay with Sean Payton and everything else. Anyway, Leonard Williams resigned with the Seahawks. Javon Kinlaw signed with the Jets. A lot of similarities there. Went to his coach. Frankie Lavu from the Panthers, signs with the Commanders. So a lot of things going on. What else? The Buccaneers traded cornerback Carlton Davis to the Lions for a third round pick. And they gave draft picks to the Lions to take him basically. Yeah. Yeah, the Brian Burns trade was a ah yeah, it was a 2 and a 5th. Jacoby Brissett signed with the Patriots, who traded away Mac Jones the other day, and also overnight, Sam Darnold signing with the Vikings. So there's still basically 2 days before, well, a day and a half because the new league year starts, I believe it's at noon tomorrow. But things can happen, things can change. We'll see how it goes there. Um, but everything is shaken up in the NFL so far. There's more to go, and we'll see where we go. Last night in the NBA, the Warriors take care of business against Wemby and the Spurs. So that was a pretty cool game. Uh, Suns beat the Cavs. Nuggets beat the Raptors. Celtics beat Portland. So top teams winning. Sixers play the Knicks again. They might score 80 this time. If you watched the game the other night where they both score only like 76. Bucks are at the Kings. That should be interesting. Nothing's really changed in the standings, really. So nothing to update from yesterday. Tournaments Tournaments are starting. Like I said, conference tournaments in the men's uh, are starting. The women's tournaments are done. They're just waiting for selection Sunday on Sunday. So the men's tournaments have started or will begin today, tomorrow, and Sunday we'll have selection Sunday, and the madness will begin. I mean, the madness is already here, so it's already begun, honestly. But yeah, a lot going on. A lot going on, especially in the NFL. This is one of my favorite times of the year. So I'll keep an eye on everything that is going on there and keep you guys updated. I won't be back until Friday. You can catch me on the other shows. Obviously, if you like hockey, catch us on Puck Talk. That's on Wednesdays through YouTube, Spotify, Apple. On Thursdays, the Nando Rome Show, where we touch a little more base on the local stuff of our favorite teams. And Friday, we'll be back with the competition timeout to wrap up some of the things that have happened as the new year starts and other things in sports, and also preview the weekend, honestly. But, as always, I thank you for tuning in. Peace.